Hi guys, welcome to Software Testing and Automation channel. So in the previous video, we looked at how to install the Cypress Automation. So we have completed the installation. Today in this video, we'll look at how to create a basic script using Cypress Automation tool. So let me open up the Visual Studio Code, which is required, which is an IDE to write the JavaScript. So our Cypress Automation works on JavaScript. So here is my Cypress code or Cypress automation framework, which has been installed during our last video. So let us see. Now my Cypress automation tool is open. Now I'll just open the Cypress test runner, so which comes along with the Cypress automation tool. So in order to open the Cypress test runner, I'll just type the command here. So my Cypress executable file is present under node modules and a bin folder, and there is something called Cypress exe, which I am trying to open. So if you look at this path is located under this file structure under Cypress automation folder. So let me open up this. I'm opening the Cypress automation. It will take a couple of minutes. So it has opened very quickly. So I mean, before going to the test runner, let me just walk through the structure of the Cypress automation. So in the Cypress automation, we can see something called E2E. This is where we would be writing all our Cypress scripts. All our end-to-end test cases will be written under this folder. And we have something called fixture. So if you click on this, there is a JSON file with the name and its value, So here, this is the fixture will be used to parameterize the data. Say tomorrow you have an URL in your test which you need to parameterize. Now which you need to send it from the fixture file. My URL is www.example.com. So instead of writing that URL in your test, it will be written here. So fixture is basically for parameterizing your data. And support. If you click on command.js, you'll see there are some examples written here. So tomorrow, when you create a script, right? I mean, if you want to reuse the piece of code, you have written a script for login, and you want to reuse it. So that should go into your method. So when you want to write your own methods, reusable methods, it can be written in the support folder. So this is the structure. This is the syntax to write a method. So we'll look into creation of the methods in the future videos. For today, it's just basic scripting using basic scripting and running that in the test runner. We'll explore about the test runner and we'll explore about the structure of the framework. This is for what is that common methods. So this is the structure of the Cypress automation. This is the beauty of the Cypress automation tool, where on installing your Cypress automation tool, it will create the basic framework structure for you. And these are the config files. So this is the Cypress config file where you would be mentioning all the details. I mean, all the configuration details would be mentioned here. So it will be done in this cypress config.js, and I would be explaining this in the future videos. This we have already looked into. This is a package.json which is required to hold all the dependencies of what are the npm installations we are doing. I mean, we have done Cypress npm install. The dependency has been recorded here or registered here. Package.json is something the what is that root package.json file which will hold all the details about this project. So let us go to the test runner now. So on typing this command, my test runner is open. So here I'll be able to create two kind of tests, which is end-to-end and component test. So this component test we would be looking into this in the future videos. Today we'll just create an end-to-end basic test. I'll just click on end-to-end test. So I'll be able to use the two browsers. I can run my scripts on two browsers, Electron and Edge. So I'll just start my execution with end-to-end test using Edge browser. So in today's video, what we would be doing is we will just use one of our what is that one of our practice website which I got it from the Google automation practice for creating a basic test. So I have copied this URL. I'll just try to launch this URL in my basic test. So once you click on the end-to-end test, you'll see there are a lot of examples which have already been given. So if you click on any one of this, it will run the sample test which has been already given along with the framework. todo.cy.js. This is one of your JavaScript or spec file, so which has been given by Cypress Automation. So we did not create this JavaScript. So this has been given by Cypress Automation. You can see the execution has been done and it is a pass. So these are the steps which got executed, and this is the browser in which the application under test has been opened. So let me go to the Visual Studio Code. Uh, let us write uh, let us create a basic script. So in order to create a basic script, I'll just add one folder in which we would be writing all the basic scripts. I'll name this folder as basic script. So now all my Cypress script should be written in .js file. So I'll create a new file. I'll say my first script.js. So now I have created one of my one of my file which is JavaScript. So now what I should do is I should be writing a basic script. For every tool there will be a syntax. So we'll just go to the documentations which is available for Cypress Automation. So I'll go to end-to-end test. I'll go to writing your first end-to-end test. So step one, visit a page, visit a website. So I'll directly copy this code. I'll paste it here. So I've done this. This is my first test, visiting. So this is the syntax. So whatever is written in describe, this is my use case name, and whatever has been written in it blog, this is my use case name, and this is my test case. Visit my automation website, automation practice website. So instead of visiting this URL, let us visit the our application under test. So I'm picking up this thing, this website. I've copy pasted this. So now when you look at the code, this is my use case name, this is my test case name, and I'm visiting to this website. So we are trying to visit this website. So CY is something like your web driver, your driver object. So when you are working with Selenium, you would be creating an WebDriver instance. So that WebDriver instance would be stored in a variable. So you would be saying that driver dot something. So in the same way, CY is the standard command. On top of this, you'll be able to access any methods or functions. So now I want to visit a website. I'm doing it in this way. So we have created a basic test. Let us see. Let us go to the Cypress runner and try to run this script. Let us see whether our test is added to the spec files. In the test runner or not. So it has not added our file into the test runner. Let us see what is the problem. So my tests are not getting recognized because my Cypress automation tool doesn't have knowledge where my scripts have been written. So I need to mention it in a config file saying that where my tests have been located. So here you can see, the configuration template has already been defined. So here is my end-to-end folder, whatever has been written here. Now I would be mentioning where my files are located. Where is my JS file which has been located? So it is located under end-to-end basic script, Cypress end-to-end basic script, and this is my JS file. So I need to define the spec pattern. I have written all the command which needs to be mentioned in the config file. I'm just copy pasting this. I'm copy pasting it here. Let me try to type this, and this is the pattern. I'll just try to copy this and paste it there. So pasted this. So now my Cypress automation should recognize my file which has been written under basic script. Let us see if it is recognizing. See, now my first script.js is recognized and which has been last updated 8 minutes ago. So here is my first script. So if I remove this, it will not have the knowledge. So let me just remove this line of configuration code and go to my test runner, refresh this. It doesn't have, it's still retaining the value. So I think I did not save my code here, configuration file here. You can see it's in white color, white dotted color, which means I've not saved. Now I'm saving it. Now it should not recognize it. Now it should have only two files. So now what I'm doing is I'll go and retype it. It is not saved. I'm saving it. When I come back, my Cypress test runner refreshes automatically, and it will show my script which has been written. So I'm clicking on this. My test run execution starts. What has been written there? I'm just navigating to automationpractice.com. So this is my first basic script where I'm navigating to the one of the website. So what I'm doing, say, when you compare this tool with some other tools, in order to navigate, open the browser and navigate to one of the website, you need to write lot of code. Here in Cypress Automation, you are just creating a JS file, you are adding the basic syntaxes, and you are directly using the command which has been given by Cypress Automation. Now you can see it has taken a little bit of time because this is a practice a website which is available in the market. Probably somebody has written this. I'm just taken it from the Google. So in order to navigate to this, it took some time. So in order to open the website, navigate, Cypress has already given the code. So I'm just using that. So without writing any code, I was able to navigate to open the browser, navigate to the website. So now I have just navigated to the website. Now in this screen, this is my test runner. In this screen, I want to type something here and click on this button. So now in order to do this, Cypress test runner is providing a beautiful feature. Now let me see what can I search. I'll just search for this faded short. In order to type faded short in this text box, let me try it manually. Faded. I've clicked on this. It's not doing any action. Let us leave about that. Let us directly write the code in order to enter some value here, and then let us run this. So in order to capture this text box, Cypress has provided a beautiful feature. I mean, see now this website was very slow. It took a lot of time, and it has returned the results. Faded short, it has returned one result, which was very slow. I thought it's not working, but it has worked manually. Let us automate this in the basic script. I'll click on this icon. So this icon will act as a UI spy. So I'll just click on this. Once I click on the text edit field, it will give me a line of code which I can directly copy it, and I can put it in my script. So I'm in configuration file. I'll directly go to my scripts. What I'll do is cy dot type no cy. So I'll just paste my code line of code. This is my WebDriver instance or Cypress instance, and this is my element. I am typing faded short. Faded short. So this is one line of code. Now I'll again go to my test runner. I'll click on this spy icon. I'll click on this. What is this? I'll click on this. I'll go to the what is that search image. So I got this button. I'm copying this. This is the line of code to click on the button to capture the button. So I'll go to the site. I'll copy this. I'll click on this. This is my action. Let us try if this works. So once I save my file, it automatically runs. So it has opened the browser. It has entered the faded short. It has searched for this keyword. So this is very easy. I mean, say you just used your spy, you recorded the icons, you searched. So this is the basic script what we learned in today's video. In our next video, we'll take up little advanced things. We'll try to see which all commands can be used in order to automate using Cypress automation. Thanks guys for watching the video.